Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgan 111, and welcome back to Fez. Since the previous episode, I have done some consolidation of my notes, and kind of made a list of things that I know are outstanding. Here's a new one. There's a door down here. Last episode, there was also a purple door down at a lower level that I had somehow missed, and I realized how I missed it by reviewing old video. The water level has changed. The water level has gone down, and so this door was only recently revealed, for reasons I'm not sure why. But let's step inside and see what we can see. This looks like the candles that were in the Owl Temple in the big city. But there are no owls here. Nor are the candles lit, but there are many candles. I can always take screenshots of these if I need them to know anything about the candles. I do note that there are a series of 4 that are 4 different heights. And there also is a bell that I have not solved that has 4 different tones that I already do have, like, a guess of something to try, but, like, now I'm wondering about these things as well. But there's no other clues about anything to do here. I presume there's nothing down here. Yeah, just a whole bunch of Tetris pieces. Alright, and the usual kind of Tetris pieces on the walls, I suppose, as well, if I look around. Yeah, I don't see anything else. So, we'll add that to the list of outstanding mysteries. So one of the things that I did, I spent a bit of time looking at the map. I still don't understand exactly like why things fade in and out at different points or whatever. Like the map is not serving me especially well. I understand why it is the way that it is because we're in a 3D world and it's like diegetic to have like the 3D map or something. Like it kind of just like fits into the whole theme and makes sense or whatever. But it doesn't serve me very well. Like even if I zoom out, it does help to kind of like see the big picture. I think there's like 16 question marks and 10 rooms that I haven't been able to get into yet, although I just walked into one of them right now, actually. And so if we zoom back in, yeah, this question mark room is the one that we just saw with the candles. So I have a sense of like the scope of what remains, just from spending some time looking at the map. But the thing that I meant to open was my treasure maps. I understand the counting system, which I almost did before. But basically, I'll probably pull up video editing, Brian. Pull up a screenshot. I'll probably pull up a screenshot of a previous thing that I saw that I thought was hinting me at 0, 1, 2, 3 for dimensions. There's a point, there's a line segment, there's a square, and then there's kind of 2 squares that are, written on the flat wall or whatever, but represent 3D for 0, 1, 2, 3. And I kind of got an idea and was thinking that the little hash marks were kind of like binary. But then I decided that 4 was going to be on the bottom, and actually 4 is on the left, because if we've seen, probably a different screenshot, video editing, Brian, get on it. Hub number 5 had one going up and one going to the left, which means the 4 is the one to the left, and the 1 is the one going up, and so 4 plus 1 is 5. So in any case, that means that on these treasure maps, which I can show you here, that is treasure map number 4, that is treasure map number 1, that is treasure map number 3, and this is treasure map number 2. So I had done those in the wrong order previously. And I'm not sure about what I was thinking for the location. Actually, let's pull it up. For the location of this guy, like when we flipped him around, I was thinking the big hole square thing, but it doesn't have a question mark on it, which makes me think that might not be the right spot. But I'm not sure where the right spot is. So that's one I'm still going to have to think about. In any case, let me figure out where I want to go next. It actually might be through here, if I'm remembering correctly. Are these the 4 purple doors? Yeah. I actually do want to go down here because someplace I have not gone in quite a while. I do want to visit the owl statue thing here, just because I haven't done it in a while, and so it'll only take a moment. And so I think it was in the room on the far right. So if I go in here, this is this. Is this what I was thinking of? Maybe. In any case, nothing has changed here. And I still can't rotate. Like, my rotate buttons don't work in here. And there's not a totem here. Is there? Like, I can rotate out here. And I guess these things are kind of like totems. It's not the case that I can interact with these in any way, is it? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, so this place is still a little bit mysterious. But for right now, it doesn't seem to be holding anything good for me. Another place I have not been back to in a while that I actually do have some actions I want to take a closer look at is the populated zoo city, which I believe is this one. So let's take a look at this together. No, this is this zoo city, so remind me. There is a question mark room. I guess let me go pop in there just to remember exactly what it is. Can I tell from here? Not easily. So, this is the room with the question mark. And it's got the guy standing in front of those. It's got this thing. It's got this folded up cube of the world. And it has the instructions on how to do things. So maybe I just have to do the one that is pictured here. And so let's see. I guess I'm going to need to write it down. The thing pictured on this board doesn't seem to be right for reasons that are kind of hard to describe in the amount of pixels that you can see here. But I'm going to take my best guess. It would be up, left, right trigger, left trigger, A, right, A, down. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, and I presume, I mean, I could also try whatever is just written here, so I guess let me give that one a try. So let's try this. Up, left, right trigger, A, left trigger, right, A, down. Hey, that did it! Okay. So it was just reading that Tetris stack that was on the board explaining how the Tetris stacks work. So basically reading the part that my head is jumping through here, left to right. And okay, well that's one more thing solved at least. Just a anti-cube, but that's progress so long as I'm here. But this isn't actually where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the populated city, which I was thinking was through one of these doors. Do I even know how to get there? I guess we'll try the next of these 4 doors. Is it this one? Let's find out together. The answer is thankfully yes. Okay, so while I am here, the map suggests that there are 2 places I have not gone. Perhaps one of them at the bottom? Have I ever fallen off of this place just to see if there's anything farther below? It doesn't look like there's anything farther below, and I definitely talked to this guy down here. But let's make sure there aren't any hidden doorways down here, because there was kind of like something that appeared to be going downward on the map. And I think I've talked to everybody in here, but I'll review these on my own quickly. I think it is nice to have a visitor for once. I don't particularly remember that one. I'm not sure if I had missed talking to that person the first time around. The 32 door here is not broken. I thought this door had previously been, like, broken open. How many... I have 31 cubes and 14 anti-cubes. If I stand in front of this, it will open kind of properly. And what happens if I go through here? This is somewhere new. This is the place I had not been. Maybe the 32 door that I saw before was the one in, like, the ancient ruined place that was empty rather than this place, and I confused the 2 of them. And so I thought I'd already gone through this door. Dot has something to say. Amazing! Something's happening. A working Stargate. What is a Stargate? And do I want to interact with it? I think I'm going to. Do I jump into it? It looks like something I might jump into, or maybe I just wait for it to rotate fast enough and something will happen. Yeah, something's gonna happen. I fell asleep in front of the Stargate. Okay, can I rotate? Yes. There are candles here as well, by the way. Can I press up? No. Can I talk to Dot? Amazing working Stargate. Okay, how does it work? That's my inventory. That's my talk button. My interact button doesn't seem to do anything, and my jump button doesn't seem to do anything, and pressing up in front of it doesn't seem to do anything. And I can't, like, jump through it, as far as I can tell. And can I can change my perspective and, like, see more of what's behind it. There's some kind of purple land there. But I don't know if there's a whole lot else that I can do. Okay, so there is a working Stargate here, as well as more candles. Maybe these things with the candles, like, only start appearing after I've completed a certain amount of something? I'm not sure. Okay, well, we're finding new stuff. I don't necessarily know what to do with any of it. So here, Dot was the one who said, hey, talk to me. Hear the owls. See their effigy. Assemble the parliament. And meanwhile, there were a couple of ghosts in the Lightning Crow area who said that the owls creep them out and don't trust the Hexa... or Hypercube, which I think is kind of what Dot is basically representing. The owl's head turns around. This is another place with candles. So, interesting place here. I wonder if there's a way, I hadn't thought about it. Is there any kind of way that I could see what's on the back of this owl's head, if there is anything? I don't think so. Just trying to see if I could rotate around quickly and spot that by any chance. There is a door here that I have not gone in for some reason. Oh, and I'm currently behind. Now I'm in front. So let's go in and see what we find here. It's one of the cube thingies that I'm missing. Holy cow. There's only 4 left. Now there's only 3 left. And what is this? That looks vaguely familiar, but not really. But this is like a throne, and it's got 2 of these thingy-madoos. I could be like sitting on the throne here. There's a Tetris piece on top of it. Can I see that from various angles? Yeah. And so yeah, it almost seems like we're in 2 different time periods, because there was a throne that was overgrown, there was the cracked 32 door. There's another place that's like this one in a different time, it feels like. And I'm just trying to look around and make sure that there isn't anything else obvious in this room that I'm currently missing. I don't think there is, though. Okay. So new places. I didn't even look that one. Let's actually just go see exactly which room it was on the map and how it looks here. So I might be able to identify it again in the future. Okay, it's got the throne. Great. So that was one of our 4 remaining cubes. There's 3 left. And presumably getting them all will do something good for me. And I'm not sure if I just missed that room before or what. Okay. Well, let me keep looking around. Okay, so if I'm in this room now, so this is what I was talking about explaining the counting system, 0, 1, 2, 3, for 0, 1, 2, and 3-dimensional figures being pictured. This I don't really get, because this would be 1, 2, 12, and if you add those up, they equal 15, which is what it says on the bottom. Then the one on the middle says 2, 8, 5, and if you add those up, you'd get 15. But then this one says 1, 4, 5, and if you add those up, you just get 10. And so I'm assuming that like the equal sign is like sum them up or whatever, but 10 would not look like this. And so this is part of why I was having trouble figuring out the counting system before, I think. And just because we're talking about the counting system, as a reminder, we have a counting cube, and it pictures basically all of the possible things that you can do to get 0 through 15 using this kind of binary counting system. And there's a picture of the counting cube folded up, and then here on the bottom, I had written this down somewhere, but I don't have it handy. So where my head is right now, where my fez is, it says 1, 9, 11, 5, 15, 0. And then I've translated these into numbers, but I don't know how to turn them into letters. Like, it does feel like it's going to be letter kind of stuff. And it feels like we're in a schoolroom, and so I was wondering if the last word of this might be school. But I haven't been able to convert my number counting cube into some kind of alphabetic cipher in any way. But that's something that I've been working on. And then we've seen this kind of figure in a variety of different contexts. Like, I'm not sure if it's like a third eye, like in the center of its head or whatever, and this one's wearing a fez, and then can't tell if it's flying off or it's like giving the counting cube or whatever. I guess since this is number 4 here, or is that number 8? I was thinking just like dimensionality. Yeah, I guess that's number 8. That's what I was thinking used to be 4. Why would you be like some kind of alien from outer space bringing us the number 8 on a cube or something? And then this, I guess, now that I know how the numbers work, this looks like kind of like upper left 3, bottom 8. And then the right side, upper right 8, bottom 8. So it's like, again, if it's like summed up or like equals 8 equals 8, 3 equals 8. A three-dimensional cube, you know, has 8 corners. And 8-dimensional something, I'm sure it must have more corners than that. I feel like there's some inference to draw here. In any case, there's nothing to do here. Like, this is just meant to, like, give me some information. And so I feel like I've gotten some of the information anyway. Let me continue to look around and see if there's any other things that need doing here. So while we're reviewing the lore, we've got these 3-eyed creatures, or maybe from higher dimensions, who one of them has a crown. Yeah, and then okay, and here's another one of these things. I'm not sure, it's like a candelabra or something, or like a cube holder broken on top. It's all gold. But we had these people, one of them's wearing a fez. We had more people wearing a fez, and there's a king who has like a third eye or whatever. And something, oh, maybe that's the Stargate. Like opens above his head or something. And then maybe the Stargate causes these guys to travel, or are they flying away? Like they've taken the crown? Or did some of them leave? They traveled through the Stargate to another time or place? And did they take the Stargate with them? Because the Stargate, if this squarish thing that looks kind of vaguely QR code-ish is like the Stargate now, then there it's kind of between them. And then over here, it's moved up to the top. I don't know. And it occurs to me at the top of here, it almost looks like they were building a Stargate or a warp portal or something. Is there any angle that like turns these into Tetris pieces that I want to do anything? Like there's nothing actually like in terms of secrets to find here. So I don't think there's anything that I'd want to actually do here, but it does make me wonder. Alright, well, I kind of rambled a bit. We did find some new things here, so I guess that's a type of progress. But really it's just more mysteries rather than anything that's helped unlock something new. Alright, and just because I can, I've traveled back here. This one, it looks like it has a question mark. I'm not sure why the question mark, again, like fades away when I get close. But in any case, there is something I haven't found here. And just because it's the case that there have been like water lines that have been receding and more doors that have become exposed, I feel like I should retraverse these grounds. The black holes are over there. A birdie just went flying away. And, there's a doorway there. Which presumably is the doorway down to the lighthouse? Let's double check. Yeah, this is the doorway to the lighthouse. Yeah, there is water. There's a water line here. Oh, yeah. And so down here, this ladder that went down to the water, I was always curious why it went down so deep into the water. And so maybe there's a new doorway that's opened up down here now, actually. So I'm actually going to go check that out. Because this water has obviously receded in such a way. Yeah, there's a new doorway. Look at this. So with the water receding, for reasons still unknown to me, there's another doorway here. Oh, we've seen a couple of these. It's left channel, right channel. Okay, this is probably a series of left and right triggers that I need to do, so let me listen and write these down. Okay, it's repeating in tens, and it appears to be left, right, right, left, left. Left, right, 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 right. That was it. Okay, so I guess it kind of looks almost like a tuning fork, because it's like giving a vibration kind of sound, and it looked like a big giant U or something. And so I presume I just got a hypercube, or whatever the blue cubes are called, anti-cube. I wasn't even kind of paying attention. Great. I see, and I can't even, yeah, change the camera in this room. Okay, so we've seen a couple others of those vibrating things, and I think they were making some kind of vibrating. I see, and so that's why this ladder's here, because now the only way for me to get back is via this ladder. Okay. I think there's still a secret in this place. Yeah, this still has a question mark. So do I know what the secret of this place would be? Yet. Yeah, there's a purple pillar, isn't there? Right. And I still don't know how to deal with the purple pillars. And also I just fell in the water and now I can't get up very easily. Alright. And okay. And other places that we've seen purple pillars. Oh, was it that kind of pillar? There was a series of Tetris pieces, but I don't know that it was on that kind of pillar. It might have been on a different kind of pillar. But in any case, suggested another set of left-right trigger movements that I needed to do in order to solve the puzzle. Is there anything that might be construed as an environmental clue near here that I could turn into a series of left-right inputs? I think it's about to turn nighttime, so I could look at the stuff that's in the sky. And so there are some Tetris pieces in the sky, but they differ based on where I'm facing, and they also include like single blocks and a 2-block and a 2-block that are connected, which are shapes that I cannot map to inputs. And so I don't think the same thing is going on, and again, I can imagine that the Tetris pieces in the sky, the stars constellate, are basically just decoration here, and they're only meaningful in some other place, like at the observatory, perhaps. But as a result, I don't know what to do here. So this is the outstanding secret on this screen. And so now, ideally, I guess I want to go back up to the previous screen and see if there was anywhere else that I could have looked for its secret. So I'll meet you back there. So this place looks like it has a secret. And so do I know what the secret could be at this place? So one possibility is that there's still something underneath the water that has not yet been exposed. That I would need to find that would open up a purple door. Oh, or that it's recently been exposed, and here it is. I found it. Okay. Oh! It's a owl. Hello, owl. You're very wise. Okay. Is there anything to do here? Maybe not yet. I feel like the game is toying with me. It's like, hey, here's a new thing. You can't do anything. But here's a new thing. It's just like teasing. Yeah, I can't think of anything to do here. I can't interact. I can't talk. Dot doesn't come out. There's nothing here. So this is another place I'll just have to add to my notes to come back to maybe after... Oh, wait. Assemble the Parliament. Something the effigy. Something the something. Like, there might be a series of places we need to go. I've already talked to 4 owls, and there are only 3 of them in that one place. I don't know. Let's see. Does this actually connect? It does connect somehow back to that place. Okay, places to go, things to see. Okay, so I found my way back here, and we have our 4 treasure maps. So the first one would be, not that one, would be this one. So the one that the top row is open, open, closed, open. I want to go in the bottom right. So where's open, open, closed, open? It's this one. I want to go in the bottom right. So here is door number 1. I've gone through it. Now, treasure map number 2. That's incorrect. Is this one. So it's closed, open, 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 and I want to go in 3-3. Closed, open, 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 open. There's only one that's like that, right? Yeah. I want to go in 3-3. So that would be here. Then treasure map number 3. Treasure map 3 is not that one. Not that one. This one. Open, 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 closed at the top. I want to go in the second one down, third one across. Open, 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 closed. That's what I'm looking at right here. But I have to climb around there. Don't accidentally go in another one in the meantime. And I just want to triple check what I just remembered. That's the wrong treasure map again. This one, I'm going in this door. Yes. Okay, so I go in here. And then the 4th treasure map is not that one. This one. So all open on the top, I want to go in the second one. So which side has all open on the top? This one, and I want to go in the second one. So this should solve something. And it does. It has brought me to Bloody Skeleton Ugly Tree. And the stuff I'm witnessing at the top here... I can actually move the camera this time. There's a similar thing on the bottom. I'm not sure if it's the same. It might be a perfect reflection. I think perhaps it is. I might be able to convert that into like a binary number or something. So just things to think about. Dot has something to say. I can feel it. I can feel the cosmos. Alright, Dot is feeling the cosmos. Great. And, I mean, I guess I can get, like, screenshots of these 4 directions. There's, like, a skull kind of thing there. There's a different skull kind of thing there. What just, there's something way off to the side. Can I swim in here? I can. There's a treasure chest. I saw it. Okay. I'm not sure it matters what direction I go to swim there. I guess I could have also pulled up this and realized that there was a treasure chest. But I found it. So that was the reason to come here. Feeling the cosmos. This might be an artifact, actually. Feels like an artifact to me. I think it's a key. But a key is also good? Oh no, it is an artifact. You have found an ancient artifact. Phrenologist. Find the skull artifact is the Steam achievement. Unbelievable. Dots. So the legends were true. They did come here. Who did come here? The people who have skulls that are shaped like this? And what are they shaped like? I I don't know, just like three-eyed people. Ooh. Oh, three eyes going across, kind of like what's on the front of the owl. Three eyes. Like if I were to rotate that upside down, which I can do, the three eyes that are kind of like forming a pyramid, and then it's almost like a little smiley face below it or something, could be... I'm not sure exactly how to construe that. It could be two eyes and then like another eye in the center of the forehead, and then like a smile. But it also like could just be the way that their neck connects. They've got three mouths and three esophaguses. Esophagi? I don't know. I don't know anything what's going on in this game. If I rotate, will I rotate back? I do not. So I presume I just have to like swim back. Except for, do I know which way to swim back? Is it this way? It is this way. Alright. Is that everything there is to find here according to the map? Yes. Okay, so we got another artifact. The artifacts seem like they should be so important to progress. But each time I get one, it's just like, now what? Also, where can I climb out of the water here? Because... oh, I can climb there. Okay, great. Can I climb here? Yes. Okay. I can feel the cosmos. These guys came from the cosmos. It's a weird-looking tree that I might be able to do something with. I don't know. So hold on. 64-bit name of God. I'll have to look at that, too, to see if there's something different I could do here. And then has this changed at all? It says that this area is done. And I believe that the markings here still look the same, pretty much. So I think we've solved everything that there was to do here as well. And that just says dots to dots again. Yeah, and it also says dots to dots on the entrance to the backside of this building that I just kind of... so this is like the dots to dots building. Okay, we're making some kind of progress, but I still kind of have no idea what's going on. But that's going to be a good place to call it an episode for today. So I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Fez, where hopefully we continue to make progress and some of the game will start to make sense. For now, bye-bye.